TheProSpartanGamer with episode 13 of this SP Spartan series in season 4 on PES 2014 and the Master League. We are at home to Hull, the first in a highlights package here of 3. Game that we're expecting to win, but we have got lots of people on purple arrows. Isaac Quanker totally out of the squad. So Hamoud Abullah, the youngster's getting a run out on the right because Ward is on a total down and Insigne on a light blue. Stimage out, purple arrow and no heart about him at the moment. Kostic on a red arrow but not a lot of heart. Kavander also looking a bit rusty with no heart. We are sort of not in the best frame of mind here, but this is a sort of game that we really need to win if we've got any aspirations of top 10. Like I said, the first highlight package of 3. Highlights to follow from Spartan Park. We've won the last 2 games, both on the road. We really want to give this Spartan army something to cheer about, and hopefully we can dish out a good performance. Come on, boys. Callion 2-2 recently, don't forget. He's been the man who's been putting it in the onion bag. Hopefully he can continue today. Lundstrom. Youngster Abullah. Big game for him. First start. Callion a game of a chance. Kostic back, wouldn't break for Kostic, but encouraging start nevertheless. Don't let them break. Sloppy defending. Lundstrom could have got rid of it. Opted to turn and Sagbo's banged the first goal, and that's the sort of performance that we were putting in when we were losing the games in that middle trophy bit. Look at that. No pace, but he somehow danced past 2. Ball's come across. None of us have really reacted to it. Hit him on the leg. It's just a goal that you hate conceding on PES. Really is just a goal that you really do hate conceding. But unfortunately you seem to concede quite a lot like that on this year's edition. Defensive error. 1-0 after 10 minutes, and we've got a job to do now. We're not very good when we go a goal down. We did say that we didn't want to go a goal down against Liverpool. We never did, which was good because we're not so good chasing the game. Callion can hit a ball. Oh, 2 chances already to Callion. Just fancy he's the man at the moment that is leading the Spartan charge. He's the man who's taken it on himself to become the player to lift us and make us realise that we can actually do a job in this Premier League. Ball comes short. We look to get it back to Kostic because he's got one of the best left foots in the business, don't forget. Oh! Take it out for another corner. We can get Kostic on as many of these as possible, things can happen. Left foot to die for. Him and Griezmann, 2 of the best left foots out there. Mackinshire. Benderoo for Mackinshire, the little lad with the wrong foot this time. It's his right foot. No one marked him. There's a little Benderoo with the right. No real pace. Bounced about 4 times before it went in, dribbled over the line, but the keeper was beaten, and an equalising goal from an unlikely source, and it's that man Mackinshire. Be honest, it was a better finish than I gave him credit for. Let's have a look at that. Finesse finish, yeah. Number 2 could have stopped it, but he decided to wave it by, and we will take that, and we're back in business here. 1-1 after 15 minutes and only 5 minutes behind. Well done, boys. A bit more about us now, is there? Oh, Sagbo. Great hit off the bar. Kavander takes ages to clear it for some reason. Great turn of speed from... Oh, Mayuka too greedy. Needed to lay it off and go again. Sagbo's been dangerous for Hull though. Scored 1 and then just rattled the beans on toast. So I want the beans on toast with the crossbar challenge. Callion. Not giving away in a tight spot. Whole bossing this now on 34 minutes. No way through there. Half time approaching. Not been a good first half really from the Spartans. They've got back into it. But really speaking, oh, that was a chance then. What looked to be a good, when we scored, we sort of thought we were in the ascendancy, had a couple corners, but we've not been able to build on that. And if anything, Hull have been the better side for most big periods of that first half. But it's 1-1 and there is still a game that we can win here. Second half to come. Callejon, Mayuka, oh, just fumbled in the box. Good link up play from them two, building a bit of a relationship up there, I think. Stimmage might have to be settling for a deeper role, because those two look like they're getting on quite nicely up top. Another great save from the goalie. Thought we were beaten then. Sagbo again, the danger. Good save from Batista. Hull certainly had the better chances in this game. Good header from Kostic. Callejon the one to pick it up. Picked up so many bits. He's on his own a bit here. Still going. Great run, Mayuka. Oh, Mayuka was just about to pull the trigger then on his left. That's a great tackle from Lundstrom. Callejon. Oh! Great directness. Ran at the defenders, fainted and hit it. That would have been a nice goal that had gone in. Really would. Couple changes then. Insigne on for Hamid-Abdullah and pushed on up front, and Jake Torres on for Cavander at right back. Strange move maybe, but just not impressed with Cavander, and see if Torres can do any better really. Oh, unlucky Lundstrom. Good header. Kostic is in. With a left foot like his from that range. Oh my god, he's hit the post. How didn't he bury that? What a chance. Insigne bundled over on the edge ref. Come on, what a chance for Kostic. 1-on-1, I couldn't see him missing. Hit the post. It was easier to score than hit the post, I'm sure. Oh my god. Drama here though. Thought we were going to go 2-1 up then. Insigne. Mayuka. Torres. Right full back on the overlap. Corner kick surely. Corner kick Spartans, last chance. Can we make something happen? Insigne. Dribbles into the box. Oh! Save from the keeper. These short corners, no one comes for him. What a chance. We've got another one. Can we nick it? Draw would probably be a fair result on reflection of the play, but we'd take a win, I tell you. Callejon, Torres. Torres! Buried it! The right back! His first goal for the club, right on the knock-ins. Picked that one out, drove it across the net, right into the far corner, like an arrow to the heart of the Hull Tigers. And we have won this game, and it's 3 wins on the spin. For what looked to be a deflated Spartans after we had no winning 5 or 6. 16 out or so. I don't know whether it was as good as it looked, but it didn't half look special. We'll see a better angle from here, will we? How close was it to the keeper? Or was it right in the top? It was right in the knock-ins. Fantastic stuff. We've nicked one here. Still another minute to survive, but we've nicked it. We've shown a bit of art here. And Torres has come on at right fullback and done okay actually. Mayuka trying to push on. Ball in the right half. And Callahan's won the ball. Gonna whip it in and Mayuka. Oh, I thought it was gonna be game, set and match. McIntyre! Oh, Insigne, no, pushing for a third there. What a great performance in the end. We've come strong in the last 10 and we've won it 2-1, and what a good start to this highlight package. Decent game. We'll take the spoils there. Jay Torres has held his hand up to play right fullback. McIntyre got the other goals, so both fullbacks bagging a cherry in the end there. And McIntyre the man of the match. Great stuff. I'm not sure who's up next. It might be against my beloved Everton. I think they're one of the three. I'm not sure if they're second or whether they're third in the list. And then we've got the two Manchester clubs before the window, I think. How far up the table have we gone now? We are now in the top 7 in Europa League place. Looking better all the time, this, I tell you. Only a win away from Champions League. This is a good little run. Long way to continue. Some good gate receipts as well. A couple more home games and some more gate receipts would be great. Who have we got next? Just forget that. We will sim the international game against Mali. We don't play them at the moment. So yeah, next game in this highlights package is Everton at Spartan Park, and then we've got Norwich to conclude the set of 3. Let's hope we can get 3 wins. I will join you in a minute for the game plan for the Everton game. Here we are with the Everton game plan game as promised. Again, Stimmage on a purple. Don't know what we're going to do, and we just don't seem to be ever fit. To be honest, we put a Buller on the bench. We've got options on the bench now though with Kostic. Will be available one option. Then Jay Torres is going to have a start at right back instead of Cavanda after that virtuoso performance as sub against Hull and the winning goal. We are struggling. Strandberg's had to come in for Envor at the back. This is looking better. Callihan and Mayuka with plenty of heart up there, and obviously Ward and Insigne both on red arrows. Up against my beloved Everton, as we say, and they look decent enough side with Lukaku up top, Morales, Delafeu, good midfield 3 of McCarthy, Bartley and Gibson too. They also have a Lundstrom in their lineup. Anyway, highlights of this game to come. Hopefully we can make it 4 wins on the spin. Tough ask, but it's possible. Here we are then, Spartan Park again. We've given them a home victory in the last game. They haven't had a home victory for a long time, but we can make this 4 wins in a row if we can overturn my beloved Everton. Got a decent enough side out, I suppose, sort of not full strength, but we can't seem to put the same side out 2 weeks in a row. This is a trouble at the moment. Form arrows are not being kind to us, they're far too inconsistent. And this heart feature as well, you've got 2 things that seem to be quite inconsistent, banging on them with one another. But Everton in their away strip, they are not having a great season. They're down in 15th. We are 7th now, don't forget, on the climb, and the Army will be looking for a good result here, there's no doubt about it. But Everton have got quite a lot of pace in this side. We're going to have to watch it with Morales and Delafeu, and obviously Romano up front. We are missing Envor at the back as well, so Strandberg going to have a tough game up against Lukaku. We have got Ward with our own pace going forward, and Callihan playing really well at the moment. So we have had 15 minutes of pretty dire stuff really. Everton with the lion's share of the ball. Jamie Ward! Christ, if that had flown in the net, that would have been one hell of a goal. Left footed. Oh, bloody hell, Howard was beaten, I reckon. What an absolute rocket. Jamie Ward dropped from the free kick, and I thought we were 1 up. Lukaku's going to drop to him here. We're going to have to be careful. He hits it. Probably a goal, and it is. For some reason at the moment, when a player hits the ball from 18 yards out, it seems to go in the back of the net every time for the AI. I knew that was going to be a goal. We can see the 2 or 3 against Arsenal like that. And there's not a lot you can do about it. Defender stood off, couldn't make a tackle, done the move that they all do, and then left footed shot. Great goal. Lukaku 1-0. Mayuka was on his bike. If he could have found him just before half time here. Not being able to get enough of the ball in the right areas here in this half. Everton very good at breaking up play. Strandberg already struggling for fitness, as you can see. First half for an awful long time, and Lukaku causing us all sorts of problems. Lucky to get him 1-0 down, really. Apart from that Ward long ranger, we've had nothing else going forward. No changes at half time. Just a desire to try and keep ball and get better, but Everton are proving a real tough nut. Lukaku winning everything up top. There is Torres. Good ball in. Oh, Howard just claims it. Callihan was in there. Brilliant from Jamie Ward. Brilliant run. Ward. Mayuka. Ah, deflected wide. What a run from Ward. More promising. Callihan with the short corner. Bolson. On options. Torres. Can hit him from there. Oh, great save, Tim Howard. Ain't going to get past him. He's the American Ministry of Defence. As said in the game against Belgium. And Signy's in. Good ball. Callihan. Oh, what a finish. Strange animation. Didn't actually see the ball go in the net. It just turned around and sort of ran off 1-1. Didn't even like wait to see the ball ending up in the net. Great ball from Insigne. And another good run, 3-3 for Callihan. Callihan. Look at that. Buried it on the volley. Really good finish. Insigne ball in. Really good finish on the near stick. We had a little bit of pressure there for 5 minutes and we made it pay. Don't let our foot off the gas now. We've got the equaliser. We need to push home. Well, Callihan. Ward. Mayuka, is he in? Mayuka! Howard saved it. 1-on-1. Had all day to think about it and he's missed. What a chance. Not going to get a better chance to win 4 games in a row than that. Needed to score. Kostic. Oh dear, weak. Poulsen. Looks like it's the end of the game. What a chance for Mayuka to win that there. And it's a 1-1 draw. I suppose you've got to take it. We come back from a goal down. But we had a great chance to win that game there with Mayuka, and he blasted it straight at Tim Howard. Signy comes away with man of the match. Good performances again from Callihan. I thought Torres impressed at right back again, which is good news. Mayuka should have bagged a berry there, no doubt about it. Another goal for Callihan, 3-3 on this recent good run. Let's see whether that dents our progress at the table or whether we stay in the top 10. Dropped 1 place to 8th, but not too bad. And we are up against Norwich in the final game of this highlights package. At the moment they're in 16th, so can't remember it's home and away. I'll let you know in a jiffy. No, it's away against Norwich, so we've got that game coming up to wrap up this episode 13. Okay, final highlights package or game of highlights in this episode 13 is away at Carrow Road against Ricky Van Wolfswinkel and his Norwich team. We're missing a couple, but we got a couple back. Quanker and Stimmage back in the fray today, which is good. Also Envor. Goalie's on a real good run at the moment, and he's got plenty of heart, as is Callie-Home, as you would expect with 3 and 3, and Mayuka, even though he missed that really good chance in that last game. Unfortunately, Insigne on a total down now, so it just seems like get one back, lose 2 or something at the moment. Yeah, Gostic on the bench as Jamie Ward keeps his place, and really expecting at least a point from this game. I'm going quite gung-ho, hoping to win it. Highlights from Carrow Road to come, and hopefully finish off a good 7-point haul from 9 would be great. Here we go then, Stimmage back with the armband, that's nice to see. Hopefully he can start playing some good football in there and lift this team. Those of you who remember the Stimmage from 2013, War player, what a player. What some games we had in 2013. I've been thinking about 2013 and the games we had, so I've been thinking about PES 2015 and what people were saying. I've enjoyed 2014 and I'm still enjoying it, but I don't think I'm getting the same level of enjoyment as I was in 2013. I really did have some fantastic games and comebacks and PES moments, you know, those magical PES moments when you've pulled off a fantastic move and a goal or a screamer from 25 yards. I don't think I'm having quite as many of them on this game. I haven't even bothered doing goal compilations and things like that because just haven't been warranted really. So there hasn't been that many great goals, not like there was on 13. Hopefully 15 will have that back in abundance. Good header. Like Stimmage leading this team forward then. A lovely ball over the top of Jamie Ward. Callie-Home for... Oh! Would have been 4 and 4. He had the bender out. I fancied it to go in and hit the player. Good play from Stimmage. That's what he gives you, that range of passing. Better pass for the ball than Bowl Paulson. Play from Callie-Home. Mayuka a long way out. Oh, that's keeper. Jamie Ward on the rebound. Keeper fumble face. Real butterfingers. And Jamie Ward with the easiest of tap-ins. Mayuka bought a ticket for the ride. And he come out with the golden one. Really did. Rolled away. Thought it was too far out, but we'll have a go because nothing much else was on. That was a long way out. Must have moved. Keeper, well. And then the keeper with a lame dive when there was no chance of him stopping Jamie Ward poking at home. Keeper really should have done better. He's not going to catch too many pigeons with that sort of actions, that's for sure. All he's going to do is catch a cold, and he did. 1-0 Spartans, 10 minute. Good positive start against the Canaries here. That's a good played from Torres. There's the equaliser. Pilkington with it. They don't really deserve it, but they just had that momentum then for about sort of 2 minutes. Ball into the box. Just felt that they were quickest to everything, and Snodgrass has caused us quite a few problems down the right already in this half. Obviously a strong player for Norwich, and we can't get him off the ball. And there's the equaliser. Let's pick the home fans up here on half an hour. So we had sort of silenced them with the early goal, but we've not been able to build from that. Half time coming again. Snodgrass, a standout player today. Kept ball, good delivery from the right with either foot. He's been the danger man, even though he didn't score the goal. And it's 1-1 here at Carrow Road. Tough game. Norwich better than what I thought they were going to be fair. Probably the toughest test we've had for a day or two. Can't believe it, but they seem to be better than Everton, which is obviously a bit of an unjust. Quanker not really being a factor in the first half at all. We may look to try and change something. Kostic on for Quanker at half time. That's the only change. It's only effective if we can manage to get the ball to Kostic, which when he played there previously you haven't been able to. Here is Kostic. Torres, lovely interchange. Kostic, oh, trying to get the ball in, unlucky. What a great move. Encouraging stuff. One of the best moves we've put together for a day or two, that. Tell you what, Torres is doing a good job at right fullback. I know he's given it away there. He's won it back again and he's been very impressive. Great tackle in the box. What a tackle that was. I'm sure that was 2-1 then. Fantastic block. Under the cosh a bit here. A couple decent saves from the keeper. Bodies being thrown on the line. Spartans have got a bit of fight back in this, that's for sure. This could go either way though with 20 minutes to go here. Really could. Torres charging forward. Lundstrom. Ward. McIntyre on the overlap. Good ball in. Besson clears. Get out for a throw. Changes need to be made. Couple little changes and switches then. Patterson's on at top, but it's not. Miyuka's not gone off, it's Jamie Ward, and Miyuka's come over onto the right. Let's see how he gets on there. Can we keep the ball penned in there long enough? Stimage, great strength from Stimage. Shakes off Leroy Fur. Stimage is going to hit this across the goal. Whoa. Unlucky. Kirchhoff. Kostic. Kostic gives it away. Calliholm. Still going. Great ball in. Patterson! Big Patrick Patterson! That's the sort of goal that we expected from him, and he's not really scored that many, but what a ball from Calliholm. And the Spartans will do a lovely little celebration for the goal. Great stuff, Spartans. That's a moment in glory. That is a PES moment. We said we wanted some PES moments. That is. What a great header on the back stick from the youngster. Built like a brick shit house. Really is. Got the biggest cock in the showers. You don't go in the shower when he's there in case you bend down for the soap and you get something parked in your asshole that you don't want. What a goal, Patrick Patterson. Take a bow. Take a salute. Lovely classic centre forwards goal. And that's what he is, a big old fashioned centre forward. We can take the spoils here with that. 5 minutes to go. Let's hang on for dear life. Be a great performance this. Great result. We are playing some better stuff. Certainly having this game. We need to just dig home and win now. Norwich won't give up on it, that's for sure. Lundstrom. Patterson the goal scorer. Hold on to it, son. Good football from him. Miyuka. Looking for Patterson again. Patterson be delighted to get his first goal in the Premier League. Well done, Miyuka. Does well. Kirchhoff, anywhere will do. What a great win at Carroll Road. And it is 7 points from 9 in a great highlights package. Don't know that we deserved necessarily the win, but we'll certainly take it. And off the bench, a fantastic header from Patrick Patterson. So that is now 5 games unbeaten after going 5 games without a win. So we've turned it around. Relegation candidates to European hopefuls. Let's see where that leaves us in the table. Got 2 massive games coming up against the 2 Manchester clubs, don't forget. It leaves us in 8th place, parked right in behind the chasing pack. We've got to play top of the table Man City and 3rd in the table Man United in the next 2 games. And then I think we've got West Bromwich Albion just before the window opens. Only 3 more games for the window. We're in good fettle now though, and that record is looking a little bit better. 7 wins, 5 draws and only 4 defeats. Let's just have a quick butchers at our player records before we sign off here with episode 13. Here we go then with the players records. Well, there are probably 18 games because Batista I think has played in nearly all of them. Off we got then. Cali Home coming good now, 5 goals from 17 games and 3 assists, that's pretty decent. Mayukra now is back 7 from 16. Only the 1 goal for Kostic, no assists, we want that to improve. Jamie Ward 2 goals and 3 assists. Insigne 1 goal and 2 assists. First goal for Patrick Patterson there, 9 appearances all off the bench I think. McIntyre 1 goal, 1 assist. Stimich, couple of each, but we're expecting more from Stimich, that's for sure. Jackenberg hasn't donned the boots in the Premier League yet. Zelstein just the 1 appearance, and Wallace, Minandinho haven't donned the boots, nor Rustworth, all players we want to be getting rid of, and Quanka 2 goals and 1 assist from 11 games. We need to sort out the numbers really, the editing number. Let's have a look at expected earnings. Minus 644, so not in too bad a position. Manchester United game is away. I'm hoping the game against Man City is at home. Let's just have a look because that will give us some more coffers. Yes, so I think we're just going to be around even before we come into the window, and that'll be a case of whether we can shift on some of these also rans really and try and do some business. So we've got live game against Man United coming up next, live game against Man City, and then we will have a brief highlights of the game against West Brom in another episode before we enter the transfer window. And then from out of the transfer window we've got Stoke, Sunderland and Southampton. All the S's will make up another highlight package. Queen's Park Rangers, Aston Villa and Fulham another one. And then a live game against Chelsea and a live game against Tottenham Hotspur. Lots to look forward to in the coming months or the weeks with the Spartans. We will definitely finish season 4 before 15 comes out, I should think. Whether we get chance for season 5, I don't know. Hopefully we will. Hopefully maybe some European football, if we can keep this run going, that would be great. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Another great episode 13, packed full of goodness from the Spartan army. And next up in episode 14 will be a mighty hard trip to Old Trafford for the Spartans. See you soon dudes, stay safe.